Dear all, welcome to this new tutorial dedicated to Adobe Photoshop Elements 2021, a great photo editing product for beginners and amateurs that want to adjust and edit photos with easy and professional tools. This is available under a perpetual license without subscription plans, and it is part of the Adobe Elements bundle among Adobe Organizer and Premiere Elements. Visit our YouTube channel and our website to discover more about photo editing, video editing, and other amazing skills for free. When you open Photoshop Elements, its home screen page opens. Here you get several tips, tutorials, and suggestions, and also a search bar you can use on top. At the bottom, you can open any existing project or any product from the bundle, such as Organizer to manage and organize your photos, and Video Editor to open Premiere Elements in order to make your own videos. To know more about Premiere Elements, check our dedicated video in this guide. Click on Photo Editor to open Photoshop Elements, completely empty at first. You can drag and drop photos from any folder or browse for these from the Open button in the top left corner. All these files make your own collection inside the Photo Bin panel shown at the bottom. Photoshop Elements comes in 3 different workspaces shown on top. Quick is the simplest one, offering tools to make fast and easy corrections. Guided lists all the adjustments and effects you can apply to your photos by following easy steps. With Expert, you get the complete tool set available and the possibility to combine multiple photos together. We won't see this advanced section in this tutorial, but you can check it on a dedicated video in our YouTube channel. On the Quick Workspace, you get a big preview on the photo that is selected from the Photo Bin panel. You can zoom in and out with your mouse wheel while holding down the Alt key and pan around with the spacebar key. To start editing the current photo, you can either use the toolbox on the left, the buttons at the bottom, or the panels on the right side. For example, you can use the Rotate buttons to rotate the photo by 90 degrees, Organizer to open Adobe Organizer, and Home Screen to come back to the home page. Let's see how to use the editing tools on the left side. You can set their properties and options from the Tool Options panel at the bottom. Enable the Straighten tool to click and drag to draw a segment on the preview, taken as reference to align the photo. The image is also cropped to keep its original aspect ratio. Whereas, use the Crop tool to crop the photo according to its rectangular grid. You can resize it through its nodes, holding down the Shift key to save its aspect ratio, drag it to move, and click outside it to rotate. Use Cancel or Commit to undo or apply the crop. To adjust people's faces, you can enable the Eye tool and click and drag on red eyes to remove these, adjusting properties from the tool options. Whereas, use Whiten Teeth to brush on teeth and make these brighter. You can also apply advanced corrections with the Healing Brush tools. Use Spot Healing Brush to correct small imperfections by clicking over these. Whereas, enable Healing Brush to correct wider parts of the photo by dropping pixels from a given reference point, shown as a cross, and setting properties from the tool options. To fix the reference, just hold down the Alt key and click on the interested point. Remember to use the Undo and Redo buttons at the bottom to undo or redo your actions as you work with your photos. With the Type tools, you can drop great pieces of text on your photo. Enable the horizontal or the vertical Type tool and click and drag on the preview to define a text box and type inside. The text orientation is either horizontal or vertical according to the proper tool chosen. You can also select any piece of text and adjust its color, format, and style from the tool options at the bottom. Use Commit to apply all. Besides these, you can also use Text on Shape and Text on Custom Path tool to type text laying on any shape border or 2D curve. Just click and drag on the preview to drop the chosen shape or draw freehand. Then click on it to start typing. You may need to resize text in case this is not able to follow the shape correctly. Remember to apply with Commit. Once these pieces of text are in place, you can edit and adjust these with the Move tool. You can click and move these on the preview and use their nodes to scale or rotate. Double-click to type inside. On the right, you can open the Adjustments panel to apply advanced corrections to your photos through several sections. On each of these, you can drag on the sliders or pick any ready template shown. You can hover over any to get a quick preview and use the Revert button to undo. Use Smart Fix to make fast adjustments on brightness and contrast. You can also adjust exposure and use lighting to set the brightness level of the photo shadows, midtones, and highlights. Open Color to adjust the color intensity with saturation, color range with hue, and appearance with vibrance. Switch to Balance to apply color filters with temperature and tint. Whereas, use Sharpen to reduce blurriness from the photo. In the top left corner, you can switch the photo view and check the result of your corrections under After in respect to the original appearance under Before. By default, all these adjustments are applied on the whole photo. You can affect limited portions of it by using the selection tools. Just define any custom region and then apply any correction on it. Enable Quick Selection and Selection Brush to select regions by brushing on the picture. The first one extends the selection on areas that share the same color. The second one follows your brush instead. All these selected regions are cumulative unless you hold down the Alt key to refine or remove part of these. Use the Escape key to remove all selections made. You can also use the Type Mask tools to define selected regions that follow the shape of a piece of text. Check it out. Next to the adjustments, you also add effects, textures, and frames using Ctrl and Z to undo. These do not take into account any selected region. You can switch to the guided workspace to choose between loads of advanced effects and manipulations, including the newest duotone effect. All you need to do is to follow the steps suggested and explained on the right side, using Next to apply and continue. Other great effects can be found inside the Enhance tab, including the new Moving Photos feature, which transforms your photos into a GIF image with outstanding 3D motion. To save the current photo selected, go to File, Save As. You can select several file formats, such as PSD for Photoshop, or JPG or PNG to export it. You can also go to Create and Share to export your photo on slideshows and DVDs, add quoted graphics, or share it on socials. Thank you for watching this tutorial. Make sure not to lose our free guides in our YouTube channel to discover and build your new skills.